So this is NBC News. This is actually from 3 days ago. Uh, I think I missed it on, I guess that would have been Friday. But this was the Iran's foreign minister on NBC. Sorry about that. And the reason I wanted to watch this video was because I saw some clips of it and they were really funny. The way that the interviewer asks these questions and just like cuts stuff and like I don't know, it's just really funny. So I only picked this 8 minute one. There was like a 30-minute one, but I was like, I don't want to do a whole 30 minutes of this. So I'm assuming this will be sort of clips of it. But I just wanted to see, we're gonna watch some classic American framing when talking to representatives of countries that we are currently bombing. It's going to be a lot of fun, everybody.
Tonight, the alarming airport attack. Video showing a drone striking in Azerbaijan, injuring 4 people. The country's foreign minister saying more drones hit, including near a school, calling them Iranian terrorist attacks. It's the 15th country Iran has struck with drones or ballistic missiles since this weekend. Today we spoke
almost
to
as bad as Israel.
Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi about those Iranian strikes.
Why are you attacking your Muslim neighbors during the holy month of Ramadan?
Oh, please don't mistake. We have not attacked our neighbors. We have not attacked Muslim countries. We have attacked Americans' targets and Americans' bases, Americans' installations, which are unfortunately located in the soils of our neighbors.
But Minister,
exactly, and that's like so easy to verify. I don't like ask like they are attacking military targets, and I mean, as we all know, like if you got civilians near those military targets, like those, yeah, why are they using the human shields? We know that, that's the argument. They're just they're using those civilians, like they're putting their military bases and their infrastructure and their people directly in like civilian, embedding them in civilian infrastructure, right? I mean, we've heard this argument before somewhere, I think. I'm trying to think where, but but yeah, obviously Israel says this shit all the time. And the difference is that it seems like Iran has been pretty accurate in the places that they're targeting, including some of those hotels. I've heard reports that say that the room that the drone hit in the hotel was occupied by like an or like by um like American intelligence or something along those lines. So, like that had been evacuated over there. So, like they're trying a lot harder, I would say. Iran is trying a lot harder generally to hit military targets. They're also obviously hitting infrastructure, like the Gulf states like oil assets or whatever as well, which, those could be deemed, I guess, not military targets. But like I don't know. We get so much of this hypocrisy from these guys.
Iran is hitting.
And I think I teed it up at the beginning, but this is the Iranian foreign minister. So he's kind of out here being the spokesperson for Iran to this this American ghoul that we got right here who's asking these silly questions.
Civilian targets, striking hotels, high-rise apartments, airports in many of these countries. Those are not military targets.
Well, no, we have targeted very well. The Americans are. Maybe there have been some collateral damages, as it is in every war. This is a war of choice by the United States, and they should be held responsible for all those damages.
Minister, NATO said they shot down an Iranian missile, which Turkey says was in its airspace. Are you creating new enemies every single day?
Well, we have
new enemies.
Turkey has denied firing any missile to either Turkey or Azerbaijan.
There's video of the missile on the ground. NATO has said this was fired by Iran.
Well, there is no reason why we should fire, a missile to Turkey, which is a good neighbor of us. Also, there is no reason to fire.
Turkey. Sorry, I was thinking they were talking about the Gulf states. I was like, they don't like each other. They haven't liked each other for forever.
We are investigating that was what has gone wrong regarding these missiles or drones.
It comes as the Pentagon says America is winning decisively against Iran in the joint U.S.-Israeli operation. That they have complete control of the
anywhere in the world.
We pressed the foreign minister.
The Pentagon says America is winning decisively. Do you think they're wrong?
Well, I think, now 6 days after the war, it is clear that the U.S. Has failed to achieve its main goal, which was a clean, rapid victory. They failed to achieve that, and now they...
Well, and also, like, what is our main goal? Like, I don't even know if it's officially stated. Like, and I think that this is one of those weird things where they're, like, trying to learn from the Bush administration in a weird way of, like, maybe they're like, well, if we don't ever say what our goal is, then we can't ever lose, right? Like, like I feel like that's kind of what they're going for. It's like if we just don't say it, then people can't look back at us as failures when we inevitably don't accomplish it. Like, but the goal, I think, from America's perspective was to do some sort of quick decapitation strike that would then, like, they just wanted to do what they did to Venezuela. That would then put whatever person who would be pliant to the American State Department's interests or whatever in charge. But that was always going to fail. Well, primarily because Iran knew that they would just keep doing it they would just keep fucking with them until they fought back. And they, I think, kind of learned a little bit from Hezbollah that you don't want to just keep waiting indefinitely, or else you end up risking, like, losing a lot of your a lot of your assets and strategic deterrence. So they kind of just decided, like, now's the time. So yeah, I think that, but then also, sorry, what I was also going to say is that, but America and Israel's goals are completely divergent here, where Israel definitely just wants a complete failed state, and maybe America would be okay with that. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't seem like they're trying too hard to stop that from happening or whatever. But the problem is that to do the collapse of the state, you would need to engage in a long war, which would then go against America's, like, or Trump's primary interest of not looking like a loser. So yeah, I don't even know how I got onto this tangent, but let's keep listening to Abbas Araghchi.
Are trying to justify why they did attack us.
Minister, your supreme leader was killed. Your top military leaders were killed.
Everybody's
military
dead.
Installations have been bombed. How can you call that a failure?
And this is what I've said before. The goals are different. The goals are different. To win, they just have to survive. Like Afghanistan, the Taliban survived. Like Vietnam, the communist government survived. They just have to survive. This is a war of imperialism against a nation that is resisting it. That all they have to do is survive.
Well, then what they have achieved? What was their goal? They came here for a regime change.
Good
perhaps.
question.
They came here for a rapid victory, so they can control everything. But they have failed. The system is working. The commanders have been replaced, and the supreme leader is going to be replaced soon, according to the procedures set by the Constitution. So everything is in order.
Can Iran win this war, and what does winning look like for Iran?
Survival.
Well, there is no winner in this war. Our win is
good answer.
To be able to resist against, their illegal.
Sorry, that just made me think of Family Feud. I'm like, good answer.
Goals, and this is what we have done so far.
Right now, you're saying Iran does not want a ceasefire.
We are not asking for a ceasefire.
Oh, better way to phrase it.
We don't see any reason why we should negotiate with the U.S. When we negotiated with them twice, and every time they attacked us at the middle of negotiations.
So who comes next after the Ayatollah?
There are reports that Ayatollah Khamenei's son is a front runner. Is that true?
I gotta learn how to pronounce that right.
Well, actually, I don't exact information. There are many rumors around, but we have to wait for the assembly of experts to choose the new supreme leader.
We asked about the American submarine that took out this Iranian battleship with a torpedo.
The world saw your battleship sunk in the Indian Ocean.
We sunk
Dozens
your
of Iranian
battleship.
sailors died. Your response was, quote, "Mark my words, the U.S. will come to bitterly regret the precedent it has set." So what is Iran going to do? And at this point, given the state of your military right now, what can you do?
Well, first of all, that was a training Navy, training ship.
That's true. That was what I was trying to talk about earlier, is they literally sunk a ship that was like unarmed, like a training vessel. And then they went around bragging about it. And it's like the I don't know. That's how you know that America is in a very weak position here, right? You don't go around bragging about like like beating the shit out of an unarmed like person or something, right? If you are not like in a very weak position and trying to like prove something. And so um I don't know. That's I think we're going to see a lot of that in this war.
Which was invited by the Indian Navy to take part in an exercise. The ship was unarmed, so attacking an unarmed ship full of training officers and sailors is a war crime, I have to say.
Yep, it is.
What type of battleship? Minister, excuse me, but what type of military would allow a battleship into the ocean with no weapons on board?
It's an exercise. It's a military exercise. What are they talking about? The, like I'm pretty sure we do this. Like we do military exercises. It's not like they're like always out there with like live rounds and shit. Like what, I don't understand.
Because it was, the goal was not, their aim was not going to war. They went for an exercise.
And tonight, Israel striking Iranian internal security forces it says are responsible for those recent brutal crackdowns on Iranian protests. We spoke to one man inside of Iran tonight.
Okay, I don't really care about what the rest of I just want to hear the interview portion.
Internet is cut off in Iran. We asked the foreign minister.
Inside Iran right now, we've heard that the government is cutting off the internet. Why are you closing off
that every
information
time
for the Iranian population while this crisis is unfolding?
Well, this is not the case. Almost, all Iranians have access to social networks. And in some cases, for security reasons, we have, cut access to internet.
President Trump has not ruled.
Yeah, but they also again, Israel is doing the same shit. Like they're not cutting off internet, but they are heavily policing every single post or every single thing that comes out of Israel and like enforcing them to be taken down if they don't comply with the military censorship ban. So just more hypocrisy from the best news people that we have, the best and brightest here in America.
Pulled out boots on the ground in Iran. Are you afraid of a U.S. invasion in your country?
No, we are waiting for them.
You are waiting for the U.S. military to invade the ground troops?
Yes, because we are confident that we can confront them, and that would be a big disaster for them.
Minister,
See, this is so funny to me. This is so funny to me that he cannot even comprehend. He cannot comprehend that these people are confident in their ability to win on their own home turf in a ground invasion. And to this bozo right here, to this person who can't even seem to scrape together enough brain cells to I don't know, just think back 10 years or something. What happened in Afghanistan? I don't understand why we have to live in fucking purgatory where these people are incapable of just looking back at history and acknowledging that we lost all of our ground invasions. When's the last ground invasion that we won? Can someone answer me that? Clearly this bozo can't.
The White House will likely see this interview. What is your message to President Trump?
Well, my message is that their plan A to achieve a clean, rapid victory in Iran has failed. I'm sure the plan B would even a bigger failure. So there is no way that they can win this war. As long as it takes, we resist. So they better to stop this war and stop killing our people.
While President Trump tonight with a
Okay. Well, we got to listen to some of the low lights of that interview. Um, I'm sure that if I watched the whole thing, like they obviously cut a lot of stuff from that. I'm sure if I watched the whole thing, I would there would have been some more outrageous moments, but um,